Hi, it's Ginny with LearnWithGinny.com. Uber busy mom helping other uber busy moms get their home businesses online and finding customers and prospects online. And today I want to talk about risk and goals. I've been listening to Earl Nightingale, as you know. If you've been here live, and if you're on Facebook Live, make sure you chime in. Say hi. Let me know that you can hear me, because I know my connection gets weak. Even if I'm all pixelated over there, you should still be able to hear me. So, you'll want to go to the blog post where you can find the source that I'm getting a lot of information from. Every day on this is a really, really good one. It's called The Essence of Success by Earl Nightingale. And, you know, without some risk, we don't learn, and without some risk we don't stretch ourselves. So earlier, I think it was February, when I talked about being brave, and when you get that gut feeling, you know, like a little bit of nervousness in the pit of your stomach, maybe it's something you should really consider doing. Take it as a sign that, yeah, I need to dive in and do this. Yeah, you make mistakes, so what? Then you learn from them, right? No mistake is a failure unless you don't learn from it. Have you ever heard the saying, keep your expectations low and you won't be disappointed? You know, there's two ways you can look at that. You can say to yourself, yeah, if I keep my expectations low, then I won't be disappointed, and I can just keep trucking along and never take those risks, right? Never get those big disappointments. But when we don't get those big disappointments and those big failures, we don't learn anything. So, you know, the greatest people take the greatest risks. The most successful people take the biggest risks. In Earl Nightingale's book, he talks about a study that, and I don't know anything about the study or anything like that. I'm just repeating some of the stuff that I heard, and you know, I'm probably not even repeating it right, so make sure you go listen to it yourself. But anyway, there was a study done on fighters in World War II, I think, you know, the fighters that were in the air, and the ones that took the biggest risks were the least likely to get killed. Isn't that interesting, right? You would think that the ones that take the biggest risks would be more likely to get killed. But as it turns out, those people that took the biggest risks were more prepared and had the skills. If that makes sense. So when you're getting ready to take a leap, you know, there's another phrase that says, you know, look before you leap. And as moms, you know, we're like, yes, please look before you cross the street, look before you leap across a creek or whatever the heck you're doing. Kids, pay attention to what you're doing and what's around you, right? But in life, we can't look forward. We don't know what the future holds. So if you never take that risk, you never know what could happen, what kind of success you might be missing. So you can't really look before you leap. So the two questions you should ask yourself before you leap is this: do you have the skills? And are you prepared? Because if you use those air fighters, I don't know what the word is. Type it in if you know the word. Anyway, what they're called, the guys that fly in the airplanes and shoot people. So anyway, they had the skills and they were prepared. So they could take the risks and be successful. Then always remember that the risk doesn't go away. You know, there's always a risk. There's always a risk that something will happen that you don't want to happen, right? So, you know, be prepared for the possibilities, but do it. go for it. So you have big ideas. Go for it. Prepare yourself. Learn the skills you need to learn and do it. Because you can. Anything that you can think of, you can do. There is another story that Earl tells, and it's of his experience on the ships. And my son works on the ships. And they go from port to port. Their goal is the next port, whatever that job is. And he kind of compares it to your life. Now, what happens to a lot of us out here in mom home business world is we get way distracted and too many things all at once. Like we want to do this, 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 and this. And I'm guilty of it too. You know, I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish and get done, and I have a lot of things that I want to strive for, right? But pick one thing. Just like these ships. Get to your port, reach that goal, and then pick another one. So make a list of the things that you want to achieve and categorize them into the two types. You know, there's the short ones, the ones that you can get pretty quickly, and then there's the long range goals, the big ones that you really want to get to. Those are the ones that ignite the energy and passion in us, those big goals. And then there's always another goal. Don't stop there. You know, a lot of people, he tells a story too about a friend of his that he went to school with, was a very, very successful man. But when he had reached all of his goals and he had actually reached them all, he became depressed. He had everything that he ever wanted. But we humans need something to strive for and live for. And that's what brings happiness into our lives, is having something to work for. And that's why I'm here, because I'm excited that, you know, I have stuff that I want to do and accomplish. And whatever it is, there's always something, right? I'm on a weight loss journey too, and I have a goal. I have a visualization in my mind and in my mirror that I want to reach. So that's one thing, right? I mean, you do have, I know I said only focus on one goal, and it's true that all of your energy has to go towards one thing. But, you know, there's the physical part of us, and then there's the home business part. You know, we definitely have some goals there, right? So you can have, you know, those two things after you've created some habits, if that makes sense. So people can have anything they want. And the problem is that most people don't know what it is. So hopefully you can figure it out. Go to my blog post and find where I'm listening to this, because I think you would really like it. You know, it's I listen to it every day in my car. I don't know how far I am. Must be a big volume because it's taking a long time. So I'll have more to share, right? So tomorrow, what did I want to talk about tomorrow? I didn't write it down. I wrote it down on another notepad. So I'll talk about that tomorrow. It's more Earl Nightingale, and I hope you like it. So make it a great day, and check out my blog post, get your free training, your free boot camp, or if you have goals, take the 5 steps to manifesting your goals. That will help you focus on what it is that you want and visualize it. So make it a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.